Welcome back to a Predator-free channel. Today we're going to be playing Wallbreaker and Skeleton Barrel Cycle Evolution with the Little Prince 3-card cycle, and I replaced the Vines with the Zap because I don't have Evo Credit Card and I can't upgrade it, so too bad, too sad. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of yapping and less riveting gameplay. So, let's just get straight into it. Recently, Recently, I feel like, or not recently, I would say for a long time, I felt like, I haven't done much with my life, especially the past 2 years. Ever since I really graduated high school, I haven't done what I ever wanted to accomplish, which I'll let you right now know. I would say since middle school, I discovered that I really like sports. Basketball and running especially. Those were the two sports that I really loved. To this day, I still do love. So I've always wanted to become an NBA player, funnily enough, and I'm under 6 feet, so you can see how ideal that is, or how realistic that dream is. And I've always loved how I loved running too. I got more into it, both of these sports. I would say past the 8th grade. I really found out I liked running. I would say my sophomore year of high school, and basketball past my middle school years. So, uh, yeah, after high school, after I graduated, I didn't really want to do with my life. I know, shocking. I feel like every 20-year-old in America, this happens to them, or every 19-year-old, they don't know what they want to do in their life freshman year. And I wouldn't say I became depressed, but I kind of became lost. I knew the dreams and goals I wanted to accomplish, but for some reason I didn't do them. I don't know if I became competent or lazy. And college, still to this day, college, I don't know what I'm doing in college. Yeah, I'm studying, but to be honest, I failed a couple classes. More than one, actually. I failed this past semester. I failed 3. Or all my classes, actually. I think I passed one, maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I think I passed one. And I'm paying $3,000 for my college. So it's like, what am I really doing with my life, I'm not taking college seriously. And ever since high school, everything's gone down the drain. In high school, I wouldn't say that my life was going all peachy and perfectly, and all the girls were coming up to me and lining behind my locker, and I was getting everybody's number, and I was a guy in school. But I was there was something there. I was focused on my dreams, and even though it wasn't perfect, it wasn't like I was just wasting my time away. And now it's just, every time I try to do something, or I try to pick up where I left my life off, it doesn't it doesn't seem to work, or I seem to stop doing it. And so that's kind of what's been on my mind recently. And yeah, that's basically what's on my mind recently. Today I went out with my friends. I went to some sort of convention. I didn't really buy anything. It was a convention it had food, clothing. Yeah, and it was in a big city hall, or big convention hall. And it's like I said today, I didn't really do anything. I woke up late. I went to sleep. My sleep schedule has been pretty shitty recently, so there's that. And it's like I said, I just, for the past 2 years of my life, I haven't done what I want to do. If I wanted to become good at basketball, but I haven't been going to the gym. I want to become running, but I never stretched when I was in high school, so my body's kind of fucked now, and I have to fix it. But I don't want to seem to stretch for hours and hours, which I know I need to do. It's like I have all these tasks on my mind, but I seem to procrastinate them. I don't know if that's the same with you guys. For the 2 people that are watching my videos, the 2 viewers. But is that what happens to you? Because I know maybe some people can relate, or maybe it's just me because I'm a bum. But I seem to procrastinate a lot, especially these days, on things I need to do. Like, I have a whole notes list of things I've written down that I want to do in my life, either now or in the future, and I can't even seem to organize that. I don't know. I'm not sure why. And it's a big list. It'd probably take me, I would say, 100 or not 100. About maybe 3 hours to fully separate and put in categories. But that's not a lot of time. And considering the fact that I have 2 years after high school, I should be able to do it. But I don't seem to do it. And even my high school coach, even in high school, I let my own self down. I quit the track team because I ran cross country and track in high school. If you didn't know, and my coach, I'm pretty sure my coach never really. Well, he did say stuff to me, but I never really talked to him after that. After I quit my senior year track, and that was that. That was my ending. I mean, I didn't even graduate in time. So maybe I think I'm sharing a little bit too much here, But yeah, as you can tell, I'm not the world's greatest guy. I'm not the most accomplished. I'm not the most coolest individual, and I seem my life is in turmoil. I mean, I haven't made any new friends in college. Granted, I do go to a community college, so take that as you will. We know the how notorious community college is for making friends and meeting new people. But yeah, I haven't been able to talk to anybody new. I haven't made any friends. I haven't really talked to anybody. And yes, I'm not the world's biggest loser. Like I'm not self-pitying myself here. So don't think that whoever's watching this, like I'm not that type of guy. I'm not some sort of person who just stays in the basement all day. No, no, no. I do go outside, but I'm just saying, it's just I've seemed lost. I wouldn't say the will. It's kind of a dark tone right there, but no, I've seemed to lost the passion of what I wanted in life, and it just seems to be replaced by the day-to-day things that I said I'll get to it, but I never do. Maybe I feel like uh, now ever. Can I stop stuttering? But yes, I feel like now, either scrolling on YouTube too much, watching videos, or doing something else that I should not be. I know that I shouldn't be doing, but I am. It could be anything from watching YouTube videos to focusing on things that don't matter, like my clothing. I sell clothes on Depop, so maybe I focus on that a little bit too much, even though I know that I shouldn't be scrolling. It's like when you're famous on social media, you scroll and check the likes, you know, and see, oh, this person commented this and this person commented that, and you don't really need to do that. All of that can be checked if you do need to check it. It can be checked throughout, at the end of the day of what engagement was and all that stuff. So yeah, just kind of want to let that out as well. And I will say another thing while I'm ranting on here. I never, past my middle school friends, I never really got close with my own track teammates and my cross country teammates as well. I never really got the time to know them, to hang out with them, and I don't know why. I guess I knew that I could have made the effort, and I knew I should have made the effort, but I never took the time to do it. You know, I never took the time to talk to them, say, hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to do this outside of school? Yes, sometimes. Maybe I would say this past summer, I did with one of my teammates, but he's in college now, and he was a junior. He wasn't even my graduating class, but he was really the only person that I was super close with. And no, let me repeat myself. I wasn't the world's biggest loser. Yes, I was a little to myself. I could say that. Hey, no, I'm about to lose. But yes, I was close to myself. I may have not should have. I should have talked to more people. I should have done this and that. But I feel like that's what I'm in. I'm in the state of regret. I'm not in the present mind right now. I'm not running. I'm not doing my workout plans. I'm not getting my nutrition and diet right. I mean, I'm not making any new friends at college. And I think that's the problem. I'm living in the past when I should be living in the present. I'm focusing too much on what I didn't do versus what I should be doing. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it off. Another horrific gameplay as usual.